Welcome back, guys, for this week's episode of 6 Feet Apart. We are here in Providence, Rhode Island with Austin's Hellcat. This is an 18 Challenger Hellcat. Comes with about 700 horsepower. He has not touched the engine. He redid the entire suspension so it handled a little bit better than a boat. He did all the carbon fiber bits around the bottom and this really cool camo wrap for the East Coast run 2020. We are going to grab Black Duck Tavern, some more fish tacos, definitely a key. We're gonna sit down 6 feet apart and kind of talk about cars, a little bit of life, what Austin does, and a little bit more about that. So catch you guys soon. Three orders of fish tacos from Black Duck Tavern, Providence, Rhode Island.
Just opened this week.
Okay, so Black Duck Tavern, East Providence, Rhode Island.
3 fish tacos.
3 sets of fish tacos. These actually look really good.
Is there pineapple?
There is
Got
pineapple.
some pineapple on it.
Oh yeah, a little lime. Let me do a little lime squeeze.
A lime squeeze. Never had pineapple on a taco.
Bro, I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. Okay, cool. All right, shall we? Right,
Different.
Take a bite, then we'll start.
We gotta wash them down.
Yeah, what'd you bring to drink? Oh, come on.
You can have any beer you want, as long as it's a Corona.
Jesus. All right, you got an opener? Perfect. Snap-on, sponsored by Snap-on.
Snap-on.
All right, Coronas.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, don't touch the tips.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, true. All right, so you run a Snap-on franchise.
Yes, I've been doing it for 5 years. I was working at Toyota when I got out of the Army. My buddy posted online looking for a Snap-on guy. Signed up, got in. I've been doing it ever since.
Cool, very cool. And love it?
Yeah, I do love it. It's a way to be in the car field without actually having to turn the wrench every day. So it ended up being perfect. I'm still involved in the cars, everything I love, but without the manual labor, I guess.
That's the fun side of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then, so you're a Hellcat. Let's talk a little bit about the Hellcat. So how did you decide you wanted to get a Hellcat?
So I had 2 Dodge Chargers. I had a Dodge Challenger. They're all the regular V8s.
You've been a Mopar guy.
Yeah, I kind of fell in. I had a Camaro too, but I kind of fell into the Mopar. Once I had one, I loved it. My Charger was a 2014. So then I went to upgrade that for a Scat Pack or an SRT, and the salesman had an agenda showing me the Hellcat. Oh, what about a Hellcat? So obviously, I'm like, oh, of course I want a Hellcat. Who doesn't want a Hellcat? But didn't think I could afford it. And then they gave me extremely aggressive numbers, and I was like, no brainer.
Right, that's cool. And love it so far?
Yes, yep.
Any complaints?
It's a boat.
It's a boat, right?
Yeah.
It has 700 horsepower, but...
Definitely fast. Definitely wish I had something that handled a little more. Driving with the supercar guys, it's pretty clear that any bend in the road, I'm holding on for dear life.
Okay. So then what is next on the list? Once this is done, you want to move up in the supercar world, or you want to get something that can handle and be fast?
Yes, but it has to have a back seat. So
okay. Right, child, small
yep,
child.
We have a 2-year-old daughter, so anything I get has to have a back seat because, you know, want to go to a car show and want to take the family. I'm not going to have my wife follow me for an hour and a half in another car. So that pretty much leaves 911s and GTRs.
Good options.
So I go back and forth between the two, but I'm leaning towards...
The Rapide you could do?
Oh yeah, that's too big.
That's kind of
Same thing.
Yeah.
So probably a 911.
Okay.
I still have to drive one, but I'm kind of leaning towards that.
Yeah, they're nice. We always, the rally always, the East Coast run just fills with Porsches. I mean, they're a great car. They're great all around, you know. They're comfortable, they're fast, they can handle. They look kind of boring unless it's like a sportier version.
But I figured I wouldn't leave it stock anyways.
Right, that's fair.
So a year of that and it would look, you know, it'd stand out.
Okay,
so
cool. 911, build a 911. I like it.
That'll be next.
Cool. So then how did you end up in the very beginning getting into cars?
Oh, Jesus.
I know, throwing it way back. I hate when people ask me this.
Fast and the Furious.
Right, exactly.
But it really was. Fast and Furious, I had a Chevy Cavalier station wagon.
Okay, big flames on the side.
Yep. Fast and Furious came out. What did I do? I threw LED in it, you know, subwoofers. It was not like a car you would soup up at all, but that movie just made you want to, you know, painting the interior to match the exterior. So, I mean, very cliche, but yeah, Fast and the Furious is what got me into cars. And then seriously into cars, when I came home from deployment, one of my sergeants was big into cars. He had a built GTO. And he brought me, we got my Camaro together, and he taught me like how to wrench on cars. And then that's when I fell in love with like, you know, really building a car. Because previous to that, I'd never had any experience with turning wrenches at all. So that's what kind of got me into that more seriously, is my sergeant back in the Army.
Very cool. So like, what has been one of like the most memorable or the best driving experiences in your like car career?
Well, definitely East Coast run last year.
Okay.
Because that was my first experience driving with that many people.
Okay.
And
35.
So, yeah, 35 people, and it was half the roads driving, and then the other half of just seeing the reactions for 4 hours at a time of everyone pulling their phones out and wondering, you know, what is that? You know,
Right.
yeah, you know, I got to show all my friends this stuff. So definitely that. I like to keep my car. It's not a show car, but you know, there's guys that love to drive their car, and their car looks like it's been through a tornado. So
Right.
I kind of sit somewhere in the middle. I like my car to look good. I want people to pull their camera out and want to see it. But I definitely just don't want to park it and stare at it the whole time.
Right.
I like,
the same. I think like, you know, it's nice to keep it looking good, but it's also, you know, drive it. Like get it dirty and then wash it.
Yeah, I'm not a track rat, but you know, will I go on the track if all my friends are going? Of course, but am I there every weekend? No, because that gets expensive.
So Austin has joined us as part of the squad team. It's kind of helping with a little bit of everything from the rally and reaching out to sponsors, going to meetings, kind of a little bit of everything. I just needed someone to kind of help
I
me
thought
out.
I was head babysitter.
Head babysitter, right. Sometimes the people we have to deal with. But no, it's been nice having another person I can kind of bounce ideas off of and, you know, rely on for helping.
It's definitely way too much work for one guy.
Yeah, comes with the growing of the territory, you know, it's nice to add someone else.
It's nice just to have two people who can go to, if you can't make an event, maybe I can make the event.
Right.
If I can't make it, you can go. Just to have a second set of eyes to go out and represent you is definitely helpful.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. And I mean, with the growth of the brand, we may add another. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely some big things in the works. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for coming to join me for some tacos. Nice conversation.
Salud.
Salud. Thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode of 6 Feet Apart. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us out. And also go check out our Instagram at @squad_driven or our Facebook page. And if you do want to check out the new merch that I'm wearing, we have this and a few other really cool shirts on the website, squad-driven.com. So go check that out, and I'll see you guys next time.